Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Mike, your pal, your buddy, your friend that popped up out of nowhere because I was hiding under my bed for no reason. Anyways, this is my very first video for Blade and Soul Revolution. It officially launched today, but the pre-download was available in the Play Store 2 days ago, and for tap users, it was available 20 hours ago. There were a couple of unexpected things with regards to the global server for Blade and Soul Mobile. But anyways, I am happy that it finally came out. I've been waiting for this for like 3 or 4 months now. And sadly, I was unable to jump into the game as early as possible since there was an emergency maintenance that they announced, as you are seeing here on screen. So today we will be talking about what to expect from Blade and Soul Revolution, and I'll be talking about a couple of things that I got disappointed with. Anyways, hold on to your seats, let's go for a ride. Okay, that was awkward. I'll work on my intro video some other time, but today let's get back on topic. Okay, so first up, for you guys who don't know what Blade and Soul is, this game was first released on PC a couple of years ago, and it's quite a popular PC game at that time. It's an open world game with a lot of things to do. It basically released almost the same year as Black Desert Online, if you guys know that game as well. Blade and Soul Revolution is a mobile port of the PC game Blade and Soul Online, which is an open world MMORPG set on a vast fantasy martial arts world. So there are a couple of things that you can expect from Blade and Soul Revolution, which came from Blade and Soul Online, the PC version, and one of those things are the story. So this game has a pretty good story. I was really well engaged for hours and hours, and even though I've repeated the main story of this game more than 100 times, well, that's overstating it. It's more than a dozen times. I still love the story. Everything is well written. There are some parts that I got confused of on the PC version, but you know, nothing can be perfect, so we'll work with what we have. So next up is the gameplay. So this game adapted most of the action RPG elements from the PC version, and when I say most, I mean the part where you can aim if you are a ranged character is removed, so it's an auto target feature that was put in instead to make everything a lot more simple. So this game has a pretty good PvP features that I know of. So some of the games that I play are heavily focused on combat power, and the higher your gap in combat power with your opponent, the bigger the damage or the advantage that you can have. So as far as PvP goes for Blade and Soul, it's pretty much fair and it's mostly skill based, and by mostly I mean you can still upgrade your gear to have slight advantages on PvP, but it's not as heavy as some other games that I'm currently playing. So next up will be the in-game events. So like most RPG and MMORPG games, Blade and Soul Revolution will be heavily affected by in-game events like dungeon runs or the faction wars. I believe there's also a world boss available as an event here in Blade and Soul Revolution, since on Blade and Soul Online we are also focusing on those world bosses since they give pretty decent amount of rewards. So let's move on to the things that I was kind of disappointed when they released the global version for Blade and Soul Revolution. Now, one of those things are the absence of the summoner class. So for the PC version, I mostly played as a summoner. It's my favorite class in game. Sadly, they didn't bring the summoner class as soon as the server released. Also, there are a couple of minor issues with the graphics optimization. I've seen better games with better visuals which require less power on your device just to get this the crisp appearance that you can get on most high-end games. But hopefully they'll be able to optimize the graphics much better in the near future. For now, I'll just make do with the medium graphics settings that I have. I have a pretty high range phone for mobile games. If you watch my previous videos, I got high settings and very high settings on most of the games that I'm playing, like Black Desert Mobile. Sadly, for this one, my phone overheats and there are some frame issues if I try to get the settings as high as possible. So one of the major issues that I got this morning, since I wanted to play it as soon as possible, is the fact that as soon as the server opened, they put it down for maintenance. This is probably due to the number of players that are trying to log into the game and their servers can't take the load. So it's kind of sad that I was only able to play it after 4 hours after it released, but you know, I can't complain. So long as the game has finally released and I'll be able to make content for this game, I'm more than happy to oblige. So there are a couple of things that I'm expecting with regards to Blade and Soul Revolution, and one of those is the graphics optimization. Hopefully they'll be able to optimize it better so that it will run better on most devices. Also, I hope that they'll have a live stream for this game at least once a week, like most of the games that I'm playing right now, so that we can address some issues and maybe speak to them and give them our honest thoughts about the game. So anyways, thank you guys for making it this far. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It will help me out a lot in growing my YouTube channel. And without further ado, stay frosty and peace out.